Welcome, everyone. Join the buzz, plug in, and listen. Turn up that volume and tune in for the inside scoop on the Listen Up, Listen In podcast with your host, PREEZY, live on Podbean. Download the app and join the conversation.
Welcome, everyone, to Listen Up, Listen In podcast. It's time to wake up and get your day started off right with PREEZY live on Podbean. Catch the wave whether you're still at home or on the go and enjoy the show.
What's up, y'all? Good morning. What up, Gig? Yo, Gig, that therapy knocked me out last night. That therapy session, that meditation. Woo! Man. Yo, I'll talk about it later. I was having my dreams was crazy last night. It was nuts. Man, I'm going to talk about it. Would you stop, dog? Come on, chill out, man. I love you. Come here. My oldest dog going through something. I don't know what he's going through. Every time he get a haircut and he bald-headed, I don't know. It's like he losing his mojo. He's so affectionate, like it's excessive. All right, I love you. I don't know what it is. Maybe you don't get no more shortcuts, but maybe doing something to you is making you change. Okay, give me this. Mommy love you, okay? Because I got to do my show now. No, you can't sit on my live. Come on now. The people's listening. Now they listening. Come on, stop it. No means no. God, what's wrong with you? Do you need meditation? We talk about it after the show. Come on, stop. All right? You know I'm right here. Come on, you sit next to me. Okay? This can't be no doggy show. Come on. Relax. I got to do my show. You got to do it every day. I've been doing this since 2022. You know the routine. Huh? You're a little sexy looking and self. You're so handsome. Oh, Lord. See? No means no. Come on. Hey, get up. Stop it. Be nice, okay? Come on. Mommy right here. We go out after the show, okay? They had their breakfast and everything. Okay? Oh, I love you too. This guy's, man, he's too much, man. All right. Sit right here. Okay. You want to talk on the mic? Say something. What? Good morning, everybody. This is crazy. Come on, man. Chill out. Relax. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Listen Up, Listen In podcast with your hosts, PREEZY and Hunter. Hunter's sitting next to me here. Hunter, if you could talk, what would you say? Well, love my mama. Right. You know, I miss Loki. I miss him too. You know. I love Layla and Mercedes and Mr. Jitters. Okay. I'm just happy to be with you, Ma. Aww. It's okay. I don't got no snacks. You ain't got no snacks? No. That's why you here, right? Not really. Well, okay. All right. Y'all hear him? He just... Okay. Okay, baby. All right, let mommy do the show. Come on now, stop. No means no. Oh, jeez. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Whoa. Oh, he gave me his paw. I love you too, man. Come on, I love you too. You know that. Come on. Maybe it's this music. Could you stop, please? Listen, I gotta do my show. He wants to play. Come on, it's not the time. When the show ends, I'll play with you, okay? We go to the doggy park. How about that? Yeah. We go to the doggy park? All right, we gonna go to the doggy park. All right? You're so handsome. I wish everybody could see you. Oh, Puka. I tell you, dogs, man, we don't deserve dogs. Oh, when God made you, He made you so special. And your eyes and ears, they match. And your feet, your paws, whatever they're called. They're beautiful. God made you so special. Get off me. Don't make me change the words of the song. Oh, I love my pets. I love them so. I don't ever want to let them go. But get off me. I got to do my show. Remix. Boop. Back up. Hi, y'all. It's 7:04 a.m. Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. Thank you for tuning in to the Listen Up, Listen In podcast, where we have a lot of fun because we got to laugh. Hunter, please. You're like a relationship. I'm not. No. No, Harold. No. Thank you. Treat me like a lady. He looking at me like, yo, mom, stop playing. All right, we're going to start this show. This dog, boy, let you lay by my feet one night and you just, I know how it is to be around PREEZY. It's me. I know. It's like a magnet, right? Back up. Anyway, we're going to start this show, man. My dog, I don't know what's going on with him. He's, ever since he got this haircut, he's just, oh my God, maybe he's going through something. I don't know. I'm getting nervous. You all right? We're going to go to the doggy park right after this. I'm dead serious. I don't care if it's raining outside. We going. All right? I'll just throw on my old wig and we going to go. All right? I love you. For real. Layla chilling. Go on over there and sit with your sister. We're going to start this show. We're going to have a lot of fun today. It is, what did I name this show today? Something with all the toppings Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. If you're new to Listen Up, Listen In podcast, we talk about the news, social media, and we have a lot of fun. Tell everybody about Listen Up, Listen In podcast. You're not going to find no podcast this early in the morning that make you wake up and act crazy. We got to do it because the world, hey, mate, how are you, mate? What's going on? Yes, we're going to talk about the news and all the different things that's going on in the world. And, I think we should get started. What do you think? I'm ready. Are you? A lot of new people on here. Going good. We want to talk to you. Oh, that's what's up. All right, let me start my show and on away we go. Let's get it, y'all. Listen Up, Listen In podcast on a Tuesday.
Are you ready?
Listen up, listen in. 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 Man, woman, earth, infinity.
Get up, clap your hands and come on and get up, clap your hands and come on and get up, clap your hands and come on and get up, clap your hands and
Jamila Adams at your service, website design marketing consultant to women over 40, helping entrepreneurs navigate their website design and marketing needs. Visit JamilaAdamsAtYourService.com to learn more about how her services can help grow your business.
Gotta submit. You gotta submit. Gotta submit.
Welcome to the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast, where we talk about life because it happens to everyone, along with some great indie musicians' Q&A sessions. So come aboard, kick back, and let's vibe.
Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast.
You gotta submit. Gotta submit.
Mr. N, what are you talking about? Here we go. What are you talking about, Mr. N? That's what I said. We are here. 5 people. One of them is Prince. We are from India. If you will take his name, he will be surprised. What? Here we go. Here we go on the Listen Up, Listen In podcast shows. First of all praise to Jehovah God and Jesus Christ every day. Amen. And give yourself a round of applause because you woke up this morning. We got somebody on here. First of all, before I even get started, I don't even know who this person is. They want to call in. Yeah, come on, call in. Call on. He says, sir, I am a female all woman. So I don't know why y'all keep getting... PREEZY is a female name. PREEZY. Not Prezzo, not Propolis. PREEZY. All right? Maybe some of them rappers be having names like that. I don't know. But, sir, what are you talking about? Yeah, get him. Gig, he left. What are you talking about? Mr. N, you still there? Come on now. People be come on. That's why I put up the notice. I put up, what did I write? I wrote, hello everyone, let's talk. This is a fun and happy podcast talking about the news, social media, and plain old life. Guests are welcome to talk, but be positive and courteous to others. No boo-boo words. We hear enough of that out in the streets. So just chill with PREEZY from 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. and enjoy the show. And I hear this man saying, what he said, let me read the thing. First of all, he says, hi, mate. I say, hi, mate. Going good. We want to talk to you. Can I call? Here, us, Prince, please take his name. Say him, I love you. He is young boy. Ha ha. He will be over the moon if you will say. What in the boom blocks on a skateboard skating down Mount Everest is this? What? He said, that's what I said. We are here for 5 people. One of them is Prince. We are from India. If you will take his name, he will be surprised. Oh, I didn't mind. I mean, I would have did it, but the sentence structure is a little different for me. He said, please. Well, he left. So, I mean, he probably wanted me to say something to somebody to surprise him. Okay, well, come back. If you want to come back, come back. But I don't know what all this other stuff is. Listen, it's too early for this. It's too early to be figuring out puzzles and things. Anyway, everybody, I hope y'all had a good night's rest. I hope you slept well. And getting ready to start your day off right, it's important. Whatever went on yesterday, try not to bring it in today. Sometimes it happens, you have to, but especially if it's negative. But if you did some positive things yesterday, kudos to you. That's what's up. Yep. I took a little break yesterday. I have to put out, y'all have no idea how many episodes I have to put out. I did put out 3 the day before yesterday, so I'm going back. So they are previous episodes. So if you go on my website or Buzzsprout, any podcast platform, you're going to see that I put up 3 morning episodes, and I have so many to do. But where I'm at, I can do it. I'm in a nice peaceful spot, and so I can work. Nice and quiet. I don't need no drama. I just need peace. That's what I look for when I come here. I come for peace. And if I feel that anyone or anything is going to destroy my peace, I get rid of it. I don't know. I don't know. I'll turn off the phone. Yo, early this morning, I'm in the shower, right? Yes, I shower. I'm in the shower and the phone ring. I'm like, who is calling me this? Like, I knew people call me, saying, I did. But everybody got their time spots. What is it? Time slots. Early in the morning. Who y'all think it is? Come on. If y'all been listening to me, Gig, who you think it was calling me? It wasn't even, I'm going to have to make a phone call. It wasn't even 6:30. No, it was after 6:30, maybe 6:40. If you there, thank you. This is ridiculous. Like, what time they wake up? I know he's in the hospital and everything, but I'm like, bro, what is really good with you? Like, you got 4 other siblings. Like, I love it. Don't get me wrong, y'all, but come on. I'm in the shower. Like, yeah, who calling me early? I'm like, this can't be real. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, Hey, does he have a phone next to his bed? Like, I can't get a break. It's nice and everything, but sometimes it's like, come on, man. Now you're not being courteous to me. What makes you think that I'm not asleep? He probably said, don't you got a show? He probably said, don't you get up in the morning? Don't the show start at 6:30? I know what you're talking about. I may not hear, but I hear you when you talk about the show. When you be telling about the show, so you should be up already. Yo, bro, I can't. Anyway, let me tell you this crazy dream I had, and I don't understand why it's happening, and I hope that, sometimes I think about dreams. So why am I dreaming about this? Something that happened over, I was about 20, 19, I'm about to be 50, 55. I think 2 nickels, yeah. Oh, that what? How much is that? 35 years ago. Yeah, right? Am I right? 5, carry the 2. Yeah. 34 years ago. Because I'm not 55 yet. Carry the 2 minus 1. So I had when I was young, my mother got remarried, and after my dad died, and my stepdad bought me. I guess he tried to be my friend and everything, because I ain't even like him. I didn't, you don't ever want to see, my dad is dead, but I know my mom had to move on, and I guess he was trying to be, make peace and everything. So he was like, you want a dog? I was like, heck yeah, Dad. I'm just playing. Stepdad. So he brought me to the ASPCA. That's when it was called the ASPCA on Linden Boulevard. He brought me there, and I'm walking around, I'm looking, and I'm in love with German Shepherds. Like, German Shepherds and Rottweilers are my favorite dogs. Besides the Yorkies, German Shepherds, and I love all dogs, but I'm saying German Shepherds is just like, they're like negative zeros. Like, yeah, for real. And so, so we walk around. I'm little. I'm about, 14? I think I'm about 14, 15. Yeah. I'm looking, I see all the dogs. Choose me, choose me. How about me? Hey, over here, stupid. Hello, I only been here for a day. Hello, I don't belong here. Somebody pick me up. The dogs doing their thing. It was just one dog. And it was just, I didn't know what it was at first. And just sitting there on the floor looking down. And I said, that's the one I want. He said, you want this one? She was a German Shepherd. I said, yo, that's the one I want. And then she looked up at me. They said she was trained. She was smart to the point where she doesn't, dogs jump fences. Well, she walked it. Like, she climbed fences. Oh, you can't do it. I got a Spider Girl dog, right? So her name was Brandy. Beautiful. She was a couple of years old. Brought her home, fell in love with her. We were inseparable. Inseparable. And you couldn't come near me with her. You just couldn't. You could not come near me if Brandy was around. If you said Brandy was sitting next to me, you couldn't sit next to me. So it was kind of hard having dates. Just sit on the couch. Hey, you want to watch TV? Your dog? Oh, don't worry about her. She's good. Oh, Brandy, you got to get out. Because come on now, I'm trying to get a little couple kisses here. You mess me up. So she was really tough. Even one time, we was in the backyard. My mother scolded at me, right? My mother was sweeping. She said, don't play with me. I hit you with this broom. Brandy said, yeah, you try. I tear your fingers off. My mother said, get that dog away from me. I'll kill that dog. That dog. I said, no, you ain't kill my dog, mommy. That means you can't put your hands on me because Brandy here. She said, I'll beat both of y'all with the broomstick. I said, oh, Brandy, go in the corner. Mommy ain't playing. She's for real. But you couldn't come near me with Brandy. So Brandy had a problem of jumping fences. Brandy would jump fences. We got 25 houses. We got 25 houses on one side of the block and 25 houses on the other side. Brandy, my dog, would jump. I am the third house from the end of the block. She would jump. What it had to be? Because I ain't good at math. Shut up. 21 houses? 22 houses. She would jump 22 fences, come around the block, and be on the front porch. And it was getting out of hand. Like, what kind of dog is this? What's happening? Maybe she belonged in a circus? I don't know. She was jumping the fences to get in the front. And it was becoming aggravating because the neighbors were scared. She was a German Shepherd. They was like, oh, holy moly. But they knew it was Brandy, but she's still a dog. Dogs bite. And it was just out of hand. So I had to put her on the porch. This is when I had a porch in the backyard. Now it's, something different. Stay out of my business. But I had to put a chain on her. And like, Brand, you got to stop. I'm going to get in trouble. You're walking the street, and people getting scared of you. So one day, a friend of mine, and I blame myself for this, I'm going to move for it. And the dream, this is what I was dreaming about last night, and I'm not understanding this dream. Why am I dreaming about her? Maybe somebody can help me out there that understand dreams. I don't believe in all that psychic stuff. Don't come in with no tarot cards. I don't believe in all that. I don't understand why I'm dreaming about this dog. And one day, it was around the firecracker season, whatever it is, 4th of July. Brandy didn't, firecrackers are very bad for dogs. Like, their hearing is like 6,000 times better than ours. So they can hear, a lot of times you hear your dog barking, you be like, what are you barking at? Trust me, your dog hears stuff that you don't hear, and you probably never hear, and you probably going deaf, and you need a hearing aid. But they hear things. The tiniest sounds, they hear. So don't ever get mad at your dog when they barking. Trust me, something is around. So, it's the firecracker season, and Brandy's on the porch, and, Brandy, you gotta stay outside sometimes. You can't always be in the house. She liked outside. But I had to it was a long chain. It was very long. So it wasn't like she couldn't walk around, but she kept jumping the fences. So, and she enjoyed outside because I had my dog in and out. So she loved it, but this time she stayed on the porch, and I regret this. This is a very tough story. And I was going out, and one of my friends was like, yo, let's go. And there's a meaning, there's a lesson with this story, and I'm going to tell you, listen to your first instincts. I don't care what anybody says. When your mind tells you to do something and you feel it deep in your soul that you need to do it, please do it. Thanks, Gig. I'm going to read that in a minute. And I told my friend I need to bring my dog inside because the fireworks, they was like, well, the fireworks ain't going to start till the night. We'll be back by then. I said, you sure? I don't know. I think I should bring her inside. Oh, leave her out. And it was a beautiful day. Look at her. So, look at her. She's walking around in the porch. She got the water. She got the food. She good. Oh my God. Just thinking about this bothers me. And I said, okay. I said, I'll see you later, Brandy. She was jumping around. 1 second. And I came back home. And I'm looking for Brandy. Where the heck is this dog? I followed the chain. She's over the banister hanging. She must have jumped, not even realizing about the chain. She hung herself. I run down the steps, and she's heavy. Trying to lift her up to get the collar off of her, praying that she's still alive. I see foam in her mouth. Her body drops. I screamed so loud. I knew I woke up everybody on that block. Her dog was dead. She hung herself. And I blamed myself because had I not listened, and I hated that person for a long time. That was my cool friend. We still cool today. But I said to myself, angry at her or me? Why didn't I listen to my first instinct? I said, bring that dog inside. But I allowed someone to say, no, don't, she's good. That night was a little cold. It was a little chilly night. And I picked her up and I sat on my porch. She was gone. I mean, she had to be out there for a minute because the body shuts down, I guess, rigor mortis, and there was fluid coming from her bottom. And I just looked at her and said, I failed you. I failed you. I failed you. And I don't know why I'm dreaming about her now, but I took it really hard. And I stayed out there for a minute with her and I just held her. And I just was like, damn, it's my fault. I blame myself. It was my fault. So I'm telling you, listen to your first instinct. Because had I listened to my first instinct, I mean, she would have been dead now, but I would have had more years with her. And I failed her. Like, I really feel I caused her death. And she was a jumper. So she probably wasn't even thinking, I got a chain on. I just know that I can jump over this baluster and go. And she probably broke her neck. I don't even know what happened, but for her to jump like that, something had to happen, and she died. And one of my neighbors, we were talking the other day. He's no longer my neighbor, but his sister lives around the block. He never liked Brandy, right? He never liked her because he said, oh my God, I couldn't go to the backyard. And I'm saying to myself, damn, if you came to the backyard and you saw her hanging, did you go back inside without even trying to help her? Like, all kind of thoughts was coming to my head. Because I was like, why you never like my dog? He was like, she was so mean. I said, she wasn't mean. She was just protecting her yard. She don't know you. He was like, oh my God, I did not like your dog. I just wanted, and he says, I'm keeping it real with you. I just wanted to anything to her. I was like, you're terrible. Like, you're a person that like pets. So then you know how you start thinking like, damn, she probably was hanging. He saw her and probably just went right back inside. Like, look, crazy stuff was rolling in my head. But my thing is, why am I dreaming about her? Like, all last night I kept tossing and turning, and I just finally said, yo, I got to get up. I was like, would you please get out of my head? And I'm not understanding, why am I dreaming about this dog now? So Gig put up, dreaming about a deceased first dog even years after their passing can be a way of processing grief, acknowledging the special bond, and finding comfort in the memories of the animal. These dreams can also serve as a way for the person to confront fears related to loss and the passage of time. Yeah, I don't understand. And I never got over that. Now, I love all my pets, but nobody takes the place of Lucky. Like, that dog, the one I just recently, that died in 2023, he came strictly from God. Like, that dog was absolutely, if I could give a speech about that dog on a podium where the president stand at, I would. That dog came from heaven. I don't care what I was blessed. But with Brandy, she was like we had other pets, but she was like really mine. She wasn't like the family pet. She was my dog. And I don't know. It's just weird. I had to share that with y'all. Like, why am I dreaming about this dog? It just happened like 34 years ago. And I keep just seeing her. I don't know. I don't get it. Right? So thanks for that information, Gig. But that was a terrible. And I told my friend, like, me and my friend, we still cool. We've been friends since 1992. And I said, yo, I hated you for a long. They was like, what? I said, because of you, because I listened to you. They was like, but I didn't know. And I said, nah, we cool now, mother sucker. But because I listened to you, my dog died. And she was like, yo, I ain't do. I said, I'm not saying it's your fault. The point I'm making is, yo, listen to your first instinct. I don't care what anybody tells you. If your decision is deep in your soul of what you want to do, like for instance, if somebody said, yo, let's get on this train, and something deep inside your soul or this boat or anything is telling you no, don't do it. I'm talking about deep, not something that, oh, well, I'm not sure if nah, if your first instinct is telling you not to do something, or to do it, you gotta listen to yourself. Cause I blame myself for years, but I blame them too. I told them, and we recently talked about this. I'm telling you, this is why I don't know why I'm dreaming about this dog. And I told them about last month. I told them, I said, yo, I thought about Brandy. Cause I thought about the dog before. And I was like, yo, I blamed you. It's your fault. She's dead. Yo. They was like, what? I said, had I not listened to you, cause you telling me, oh, she gonna be okay. Let's go. And I said, had I not listened to you, she would have lived a good life. Cause I took care of my pets. Well, you can't blame me for that. And I said, no, I can't. You are part of it. But I should have listened to her first instinct. Especially if I know that they're gonna shoot fireworks. She should have been in the house. And they was like, dang, I can't believe you blamed me. Yeah, I blamed you. Yeah, you part of it, true. If we do a crime, both of us going down. I'm snitching. You don't want to do no crime with me. I'll be like, yo, Your Honor, come here. Can I talk to you for a second? Yes, ma'am. No, like that. I just want to see something. Like I was there, but I didn't do it. But I'm not gonna lie. I was there. I felt like I was forced. Like, I feel like I was forced because I'm a girl and that I'm a black girl and that, well, the person that did the crime with you was also a black girl, but, I'm light skinned and I don't care. I'm getting out of this. I'm not going down by myself. Hell no. I'm telling you. But anyway, I want to share. What's up, Seashell? I want to share that story with y'all. I really don't know why I'm dreaming about my dog that I lost 34 years ago. And thanks again, Gig, for putting up that information. I just don't understand why I'm thinking about her. Maybe I never got over her and I just blocked it because I was young and she just popping up in my head. I did see a video the other day, actually yesterday, of a German Shepherd. That could have been it. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, if you have thoughts, listen to your first instinct. Usually, I'm not gonna say all the time, because sometimes people be wrong. But most of the time, your first instincts, you are correct, and just follow through with it. Because if I did that, sometimes we can't listen to people. Sometimes, people don't have the same love for things that you have. And you just can't listen to people. Like, I don't listen to people when it comes to my pets, because if you're not a pet lover, you would not understand. So I don't like talking to people about my pets that are not really pet lovers, because they'll give me an answer that makes no sense. Oh, leave them alone. They'll be just fine for 7 days. So leave them in the house for 7 days. We just put food everywhere and we be passing. Oh yeah, they'll be fine. They're smart. God created them wonderful. They'll figure it out for 7 days. They're going to figure it out for 7 days. So certain things you can't talk to people about. They would not understand, especially when it comes to death or things like that. If you haven't gone through stuff, you would never understand. So it's good to talk to people that can relate to what you're doing or what you're going through. For real. Like you can't talk to boys or I should say men. You can't talk to men about women stuff. You can't talk to women. Wait, I got it backwards. You can't talk to men about women stuff. You can't talk. Yeah, that's what I meant. And men can't talk to women about men stuff. Yeah, I was right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I was using it as an example, Seashell. Like certain people, you just can't talk certain things like pet, like let's say, for example, if I'm talking to somebody about my pets and what I should do, I'm not going to talk to a person that's not a pet lover. I'm going to talk to a person who has pets because they understand, they can relate. So somebody might say something stupid like, well, you can leave them alone. They be okay. They all right. But a pet lover would say, nah, don't do that. Find a place for them so you can feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So certain people won't give you the answer that they should give you because they're not They just don't understand. Like, you can't really talk to people who haven't lost their parents. They don't understand how it feels to lose their parents. So you got to kind of communicate with people that have gone through things just like you've gone through things. So, you know, like certain things, there was a guy I used to talk to, he lost his mom. So he kind of understood. So I can relate. We both could relate. We talk and communicate, and it didn't, it was good. The conversation was good because he knew how I was feeling. But if you talk to somebody else, they, they're going to say the things that they think they should say, but they're not really feeling what you feel. So, good morning, Fax Porcupine. Welcome. Hey, check out Fax Porcupine podcast, man. He has a great podcast. I was listening to you yesterday, and I was even discussing some topics with my sister of what you was talking about, and I actually posted it on my page. So, guys, go on Listening podcast. I shared his show, yesterday's show, and he has a great podcast, y'all. Check it out. For real. And I want to thank you for giving me a shout out yesterday, because some podcasters you already know. But I appreciate you. It's love for everybody out here. There's different topics for everybody. It's so many podcasters doing great things. So share the love. Jump around on Podbean and see what podcast interests you. There's nothing that's taken from any other podcaster. Everybody's doing their own thing. Well, a lot of podcasters don't share podcasters, but I do. In fact, Porcupine does. So thank you. Because we got it like that, son. We not worried about no competition. We doing our own thing. It's love for everybody. Anyway, let me start this show because I done snot and buggers myself just now talking about my dog that passed away 34 years ago. I was just concerned as to why she is popping up in my head. Maybe there's something that I gotta do. I don't know. Dreams are different. They're special. And sometimes I like to analyze, why am I dreaming about this? And there's some dreams that I enjoy, like thinking about busting somebody in their snot box, even though you can't, but you dreaming about it and it feels so real sometimes. Woo! You ever been in a dream and it's deep? You start moving around? Not that type of dream, you little freaks out there. But I'm talking about you be thinking about, if I could just get the chance to get to Carol. Woo! Jonathan. Sean. Mrs. McGillicuddy. Oh, baby, you ever had a dream like that? Like you really at him? Like, I don't condone violence, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You want them dreams. You know what I had a dream about one time? I know this might be bad. And everybody that I work with, I hope y'all listening. I dreamed one time, my favorite animal is the tiger family, whether it be the lion. Like I always said, in the new world, I want a lion. Yes. I want a lion so bad. When I watch them on TV, I'll be like, dang. I sure wish I could be with Mufasa. I sure wish I could be there. I love lions. Oh my God, I love lions. And tigers, oh my God. If I could have a tiger, come in my house. Hey, you getting bigger every day. Hey, open the door. Oh my God, I can't live here anymore. I gotta call 911. Yo, y'all remember that dude that had a tiger in the Bronx? This dude had a tiger in an apartment. Y'all remember that? He had it when he was a baby. And it just kept growing and growing. Yes, a tiger. And he had other animals too. I was like, he belong where he need a job in the zoo. He had a tiger in his apartment. Anyway, obviously, he couldn't control it no more, and they had to come and sedate it and take it out. I think he got hit with a big fine, too. But then they found all other creatures up in there. Like, this man is crazy. In an apartment. Anyway, I dreamed one time that I was a Black Panther. I think Black Panthers are beautiful. Oh, God is amazing, man. And, But I had these superpowers though. See, I'm human, but I turn into the Black Panther once in a while. So I'm at work. You know, everybody, I'm at work. And everybody acting terrible. Everybody just mean. They just so evil and mean. But nobody knows that I'm a Black Panther. So when something goes wrong or something I don't like, I turn into the Black Panther. Uniform and everything, but then I turn around. And I'm a Black Panther now. So now I'm running down the hallway, everybody's screaming and running, and I go into the control room, right? And I knock everything down on the floor. I'm a bad Panther. I'm knocking all the papers off, all the overtime sheets and everything in the board for the next tour. I'm tearing that control room up. Knocking everything down, knocking the board down, everything down. Everything's all over the place. And then I bust out and I leave. And then I go around the corner to in the corridor. And then I go. I'm back to the office again. In place and everything. I'll teach them to talk to me nasty on the telephone. Don't ever do that again. Hey, Dupree, did you hear what happened? What happened? Yo, some animal came up in there and tore everything up. Tore everything up where? In the control room. Yo, his papers and mad stuff. Everybody ran in the bathroom, and it was a big black cat, and it knocked everything down. I said, for real? Why you think they did that? I don't know, but half of them up in there I don't even like, son. For real? You don't like none of them? Nah, they mad nasty, son. So whoever did that, shout it out to them, for real. But there's a cat running in the jail, son. That would be me. Yeah, that's my dream. That was my dream. Anytime you did something bad or disrespectful, I came out. That's me changing. Let me get started back to the show. Y'all play too much. Why y'all always making me change stuff every time I get on here? Get on my nerves. Be working on my nerves. Anyway, if you're new to Listening podcast, like I said, I talk about the news and social media and all that good stuff. So Channel 7 Eyewitness News is my station. But before I even get started, shout out to all the New Yorkers out there. I don't care where I'm at. I love New York City. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you've never been in New York City, come on. Just make sure you have enough money and zip up your pocketbook, because people out there, they smart. They dip all in your bag before you know you get on the bus. My wallet missing. Well, you should have zipped it up. Don't play with New York. New York is a beautiful place. There's so many things to do in New York. Trust me, I've been there all my life. And half of the stuff I haven't even done. So New York is beautiful. Come on out and check out New York City. But anyway, shout out to all my New Yorkers who's taking the trains, planes, buses, automobiles, Ubers, Lyfts, skateboards, e-bikes, roller skates, and maybe even some skis just to get to work on time. All right, but y'all, we're going to go talk about the news. My favorite station, Gig said Planet Earth in Brooklyn, New York City. Gig said it's going to be 69 degrees today, Gig in New York City. So it's going to be 69 where I'm at. Probably be 5 more degrees higher. When you're towards the south, it's a little bit warmer. So 69 degrees is pretty good. 69. Anyway, let's get to the news. Let's see what's going on in the news, y'all. Y'all know how I do. Channel 7 Eyewitness News. Could be happy news, sad news, good news, bad news. But whatever it is, it's going to be news. So you ready? Put on your seatbelts. Put on them little helmets I know half of y'all got. Don't play yourself. And let's get busy. Thanks for liking the show. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all tell everybody about Listening podcast. Y'all can't be the only ones having fun up on here. So Navy ship departed less than 5 minutes before bridge crash. Crowds watched in horror Saturday night when a Mexican Navy ship heading the wrong way on the East River crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge. I know half of y'all seen that video. What you said, Mr. I-268 or one? You stupid. I can't. You made it stupid right now. You get on my nerves. So I don't know if y'all watched the video that it was they was having like a Mexican it was a Mexican Navy ship, and you saw some of the people up on top, and those people fell. 2 of them died, and a lot of them were in the hospital. Prayers to them and prayers to the ones that lost their lives. It's sad. It's so terrible when you're having a good time and incidents happen. Oh boy. And people watched it. So, the ship was really big. They said they lost control, like it shut off or something, and the ship kept moving. So it was going towards the Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge is a certain height, and so was that ship. And the people that was on top weren't able to get down in time. And once it hit, boom, everybody fell or got hurt, and things fell on them. So it's terrible. But prayers to everybody that's recovering, and prayers again to the family members who, I think 2 people passed away. So prayers to their family. Gig said the weather already. New Jersey Transit rail service resumes after 3-day engineer strike. The strike is over. They're getting their money. People can now commute properly. Republican McCleaver charged for incident with ICE. Baraka's charges drop. What? Oh, they dropped. Okay. Oh, that was a situation with New Jersey U.S. Attorney for the District of New Jersey, Alina Habba, announced Monday that she's charging Democratic Republican LaMonica McIver to assault after a skirmish with federal officers who arrested Newark's Mayor Ras Baraka outside an immigration detention center. Habba on social media announced the charge of assaulting, impeding, or interfering with law enforcement, but court papers providing details were not immediately released or publicly available online. Former Combs assistant testifies. I can't get out. Former Combs assistant testifies. Ventura told him. The second week of testimony in the sex trafficking trial of Sean Diddy Combs began on Monday. Combs has been accused of sex trafficking by forced transportation to engage in prostitution and racketeering conspiracy as part of a blockbuster federal indictment originally filed in September 2024. He later faced 2 additional superseding indictments. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges. One of his friends came on a news station the other day. Well, actually, yesterday, he was like, nah, I ain't know nothing about no free girls. They said, you ain't know nothing about no free girls? Nah, I don't know nothing about no free girls. I've been his friend for about 35, 45, 75, 85 years. I know nothing about no free girls. Well, what about the incident of him and Cassie fighting? Well, I saw the video, domestic situation. The relationship, man don't have no right putting no hands on a woman. The woman don't have no right putting a hand on a man. Situation, And he said, but I want to stick to the situation with racketeering and all that, blah, 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 blah. So he was like, he's a good guy. He's my friend. He ain't do nothing like this. He ain't do nothing like that. He didn't do nothing. I was like, that's a friend. Ain't that a friend? That's a friend. She said, you ain't know nothing about the free calls? What free calls? I don't know nothing about no free calls. He ain't never had no free calls. 2 people do things, it's consensual. So whatever they do in their bedroom is what they do in their bedroom. You know what I mean? So yeah, he ain't do no free calls. He ain't do no all freaks. He ain't do none of that. I was like, that's a friend. That's a friend to the end. That's a friend. Ain't that a friend? That's a friend. Hey, Gig, if I get in trouble, you better say that stuff too. She didn't steal that cocaine. She ain't packed that. Matter of fact, that's her Honda, but she didn't put that bag of stuff in there. She didn't do that. She didn't do that. That's my friend. I know her for some 35, 45, 75, 85 years. She ain't never do nothing like that. She ain't do nothing like that. That ain't her marijuana. They searched her pockets and they found mad stuff, but that's not her. She didn't put it in there. Because that's my friend. I know her from 35, 45, 55, 75, 85 years. She would never do nothing like that. So you saying, Preezy, the police went in her house and found all these drugs. Yeah, she didn't put them drugs in there. I know Preezy. Preezy would never do nothing like that. This is her house, right? Yeah, it's her house. But they found the drugs. I don't care what you found. She didn't do it. And how we know if this is her house? Did you see the deed? Well, they say she lived here, but did you see the deed? So Preezy didn't do it. No, Preezy didn't do it. I know Preezy from 35, 45, 55, 75, 85 years. She didn't do that. That's how it better go down, Gig. And I'm not even playing with you. So the lady said, we saw the eye contact that you and P. Diddy was doing. Yeah. We gave eye contact. That meant that, check on my family, make sure everybody okay. So she said, so that was your communication. Yeah, that was our communication. He already know. Take care of my family, make sure my mom and everything is good. I was like, yo, that's what's up. Gig, I'm telling you right now. And they ask you that question, you better do that. So we saw when Preezy was in the courtroom, we saw the odds you gave. Yeah. First of all, one of my eyes is cockeyed. So they can't even go by that. But yeah, I gave Preezy a look, with the left eye that stood still. And I told Preezy, I got you. I'm take care of the dogs. I got your houses. Everything is good. You good. Your equipment, all that stuff is locked up. You good. Oh, so that's what that look was. Yeah, plus my eye, sometimes it moves on its own. I have no control of that. But I know Preezy for 35, 45, 55, 75, 85 years. That's a friend. Even when I may be wrong, I'm right. That's what you do. I hate people that, when you say you did something, you with your friend and you did something wrong. Don't embarrass, even in couples, don't embarrass your partner in front of everybody. You wait till it's over and say, come here, let me holler at you for a second. Come here for a second. Come here for a second, babe. Come here for a second. Listen, what you did was out of line. I'm not going to do that in front of everybody. You made some valid points, but you could have did it this way. Although I defend you, you could have did it this way. So next time, just don't put me in a situation like that. But come on, you was right, but you was wrong. So I'm just letting you know. I'm going to have your back no matter what, but you could have did it this way. Okay, just so next time, baby. Bruh. That's all. I don't, But when you don't defend your people, you got to defend your people at all times. You might pull them to the side and say, hey, listen, what you doing? No, this ain't the time. Let's go. But always defend your peoples. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let people know that you don't have your friends or your partners back. Don't do that. I remember I was in a situation one time and I was arguing with one of my friends. I don't know, it was his homeboy or something. And me and him going back and forth, he just standing there looking like a stool pigeon. That's what my brother used to say. You standing up there looking like a stool pigeon. I didn't know what a stool pigeon was, but I knew it must have been something tall and ugly. I don't know. But he was standing up there and I'm looking at him. You're going to have me go back and forth with this person. You're not even stepping in. So he got it. I said, come here. Pulled him by his ear. I said, don't you ever. If you can't defend me, whether I'm right or wrong, then you need to, even if I was wrong, don't let a person see you not defending me. Pull me to the side and say, listen, enough is enough now, stop. But to stand there and not to say anything just shows that you, I don't know, you don't love me. I don't know what it means. But defend your partner to the fullest. Now, if your partner is doing something stupid, of course, you're not going to allow them to, But this dude was arguing me down. And it was about music. It was about my system in one of my cars. I got my system done by these guys. They did an excellent job, but he thought that they didn't. So I'm going back and forth. Well, that's your opinion. If you don't like this and this, well, it should be done this way. And they should have put the wire like this. You know what I mean? Because when I'm in my system, of course, he was like, in my system, they have it hooked up like this. You understand? I said, okay, I understand. But that's the way you want your car. And this was about 30 years ago, y'all. 20. I said, if that's what you want, then that's what you want. But I didn't want it like that. Well, they didn't do it right because so I'm looking at this so-called person that's in my life and I'm saying, this is your friend. How are you allowing? He was like, but y'all two adults. I said, that's not the point. Stop him before I turn into the Panther. And I'm like, are you not going to say that? He didn't say one word. And that just showed me, like, you really don't have my back. This guy is going back and forth. He should have been, as a man, say, hey, yo, that's enough now, man. This is your way. This is her way. You keep going back and forth with my peoples like that. Stop. It's over. Stop. He's sitting up there like he eating popcorn, like he watching the Martin show or something. Martin and Gene are arguing. So that came in my mind. You don't have my back. If this is your homeboy, what are you going to do with somebody that's in the street? So I got rid of that. But I'm saying you need to, just like this guy, and I'm laughing watching this guy on the news. Like, this guy. So you knew this dude for 35 years. And you ain't know nothing about no freak-offs. I know nothing about no freak-offs. The lady was like, so you don't know anything about freak offs? Nah, I ain't know nothing about no freak offs. That was a friend. Friend to the end, like Chucky. Defend your peoples. I don't care. Whatever they did wrong, you pull them to the side. Listen, it was wrong, but I'm not going to let nobody know that. I'm not going to embarrass you in front of nobody. But next time, handle it differently. Just go a different route. But always have your people's back. I don't care who they are. 300 juveniles involved in massive brawl at New Jersey Mall. See what I'm talking about? I'm going to play this story because remember I was talking about how the young kids. Oh, no, they talk about Sugar Diddy Combs on this one. All right, this one I'm going to have to. Are they going to talk about it? Hold on. 300 juveniles involved in massive brawl for planned meetup at New Jersey Mall. Remember what I was discussing yesterday of how the young kids come to the malls and they just be acting crazy and it just be a whole group of them just wilding out? Well, there was about 300 in this New Jersey Mall. Let's see if they're going to talk about this story. Wait a minute, because they got a little ad planned. But, let's see. Supposed to play that. Supposed to play this.
Mall in Edison on Saturday night.
Yeah, the chaos erupted after hundreds of teens showed up for a gathering planned through TikTok. One officer was injured in all that mayhem.
See,
New Jersey
TikTok.
reporter Tony Yates
TikTok
is live
again.
in Edison, where the mayor spoke out on this issue today. Tony.
They're going to shut TikTok down.
Yeah, Liz and Dave, this was not a sanctioned event. In fact, this was not an event at all. This was an online influencer telling his followers that he was going to be here at Menlo Park Mall on Saturday, and they, young people, juveniles, should show up as well. Well, that, as it usually does in situations like this, turned into a recipe for disaster.
I know a couple people got arrested, and I know that there was multiple waves of them running out.
Right.
There was like 5 waves for like 2 hours.
It started out with a call out days before by a social media influencer releasing videos like these that often circulate online.
We're doing a Menlo Mall link up on Saturday. I ain't gonna lie.
This one for his followers to descend on Menlo Park Mall Saturday night. That meetup turned into chaos.
They were having a brawl. They were pushing, shoving, and fighting. Our officers arrived, and they started fighting with our officers.
People think it's a joke, and they take it for granted, and they think it's fun and games.
300 juveniles out of control. Police from surrounding towns having to respond as well. It took about an hour and a half to break up that gathering. 7 juveniles were arrested, mostly for resisting officers. 1 was arrested for assault on an Edison officer. All of them eventually released to their parents, who Edison Mayor Sam Joshi is partially blaming.
What are the parents doing? Aren't the parents aware that they're traveling 45 minutes to cause a disturbance within Edison Township? It makes no sense. Parents need to be focused on their kids, making sure that they're not causing this type of rowdiness in other towns.
The rest of the blame, the mayor places on Simon Properties, which owns the mall, saying its plan to handle an out-of-control situation like this is very inadequate.
We expect them to have more license plate readers throughout the property. We expect them to have more cameras throughout the mall as well as the parking deck. We wanted to ensure that they significantly ramp up their private security within the mall.
Now, Mayor Joshi says he is keeping the lines of communications with Simon Properties open to make sure that all of those upgrades are made, and that there will also be a discussion about maybe having a curfew at the mall for juveniles. We did reach out to Simon Properties. We have not heard that at this point. But now we're live here in Edison, New Jersey. Tony Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
They're going to have to, what y'all think? I think that, first of all, parents, y'all got to get it together. I'm telling you, I think some of these parents are scared of their kids. I really think. Or they tired of them being in the house and they just don't care. Like, just go out. I don't really care. I think some of these parents be wanting their kids to get arrested. I'm telling you. There'd be a lot of pressure off me. I'm telling you. I remember one time a parent said, on visiting day, They were happy that their child was locked up because they were safer. I'm telling you. I remember working in a jail and the visiting. You know, the parents come up and visit. And, you know, some of the parents, you come up, they cool, and they were like, I was like, you good? They was like, you know what? Not for nothing. I'm glad my child is in here because Rikers Island saved them because they'd be dead. They need a vacation. This is a vacation for them. And it's a vacation for me. I said, are you serious? They're like, yeah. Now I know where she's at. You know, I know she's off the street. I know she's in here. She's eating. She's getting medications. She says, I know it sounds bad, but I'm happy that she's in here. And I hope that she gets the help she needs. So I'm going to keep coming up here. I'm just making sure she's good. She has what she needs. And that was a parent that was concerned because a lot of parents, you know, she's like, I'm happy. I'm happy that she's here. She says, I'm tired. Now I can rest. You believe that? I was like, oh my God. She says, now I can rest. She said, she ain't going to have no problems in here. She good. She can handle her own. But I can rest now. So, I don't know. 300 kids? And I'm telling you, maybe they need to do something with TikTok where certain things you can not post. I don't know. I know Facebook be playing games. I'm going to write a letter to Facebook. A lot of, I share my shows to so many podcast platforms, like at least 80. Every morning, before the show starts, that's what I do. 80 platforms. And Facebook worried about me sharing so much. But meanwhile, you can put up live videos of people shooting. You let that post. You let that share. Or you can put up things that shouldn't even be up here. But you worried about me sharing my show, sharing a positive show. So they're definitely going to get a letter from me today. I have no problems of writing. And see, I got something where I can share and they just don't know, but I'm not going to tell them if they might be listening. But I'm definitely writing a letter. And that's why I said, people out there, if you like the show, please share it because Facebook is on some mess. See, when you start doing positive things, they don't want that. But yet, you'll share videos of people dancing and shaking their butts and thongs and booties out and all this other stuff. And people doing crime and murders live. But you won't share, you worry about how many times I'm sharing my podcast. Isn't that ridiculous? Cause they don't want you to overshare because of scamming. Meanwhile, you're allowing people posting things, meet up here, do this here, let's do that, and all these other things. But you worried about me posting a live show. Really? Haters come in all different types of forms, people. Understand that. Anyway, parents, do better. Watch where your kids are going. You can't be there all the time. I know parents can't be there 24/7, but I don't know. It's out of control. And what's happening is a lot of people are not going to malls anymore because of these young people. I don't go to malls. I know my size now. You know, I'm either skinny on this or fat on the other item. It is what it is. Learn your size. You ain't ever got to go to a mall. It's nice to go to the mall sometimes, but you can't. You got to go when when the kids are in school. If half of them go to school, it's terrible. And they got to stop with these people. Hey, meet me here, meet me there. Hit them with the fine. The people that's going on TikTok and telling these young people to meet them there because they're followers. The people that's doing that, let them get the fine. Whatever damage is being caused, let them pay for it. Because you're the influencer. You're the one that's telling the young kids to come here, come there. Then whatever damage that they do, let them pay for it. That's how I feel. Let them pay for it. You got these kids all riled up. These little young kids, they don't know what they doing. Oh, word, you gonna be there? All right, since you want to have the party, you're gonna pay for the damages. You started the party, you're gonna pay for the damages. That's it. That's all they gotta do. It'll stop. Bystander killed. Bronx shootings kills innocent bystander, wounded mother on her way to grocery store. Another shooting up in the Bronx. Up in the Bronx where the people are fresh. Let me see what they say. Hold on. I'm going to let them play.
And tonight, that victim with the bullet still lodged in her leg is speaking to Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon.
Right over here. Starlee Sanchez will be off her feet for a while.
At first, I thought it was like some fireworks happening. But then I felt something hit my leg.
It was a bullet intended for someone else, fired near a park on Webster Avenue and East 188th Street in Fordham at around 7 Sunday night. The 34-year-old married mother of two remembers passing that park on her way to the supermarket.
And I was about to go with my kids. They always go with me. And yesterday I said to my kids, no, stay home. I'm going with my cousin.
She didn't hear the argument a block away, captured on surveillance video, that led to gunfire near the park full of people, with police already there too.
The policeman said, oh, it's gunshots. And my cousin and I started like running.
Once it was clear Sanchez and another man nearby had been shot, they were taken to the hospital. She's recovering at home now with the help of her family and cat. But she may need more treatment.
A little part of the bullet is still inside me.
And it could remain there since it's close to an artery and risky to remove. The other victim, identified as 57-year-old Kevin Jennings, didn't make it. He was struck in the head. Police say he wasn't the intended target either. Sanchez says she wants to move from the area rather than risk another summer here when arguments boil over and escalate into shootings.
Imagine just going to the grocery store and getting hit.
Detectives here with the 46th precinct did recover a gun and quickly detained 4 people at the scene, but released them. Sources say they were not linked to the shooting, and the NYPD is still looking for the person who fired that gun. In Fordham, the Bronx, Sonia Rincon, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
See that? An innocent person lost their life. See that? That's why I'm writing to the mayor. I got 3 things. 1, I think you should bring back Scared Straight. Scared Straight. Scared-a-rism Straight. I don't care what you name it. Scared they butts off. Balls dropping to the floor. Losing a pinky toe. I don't care what you name this program. Bald-headed after leaving Sing Sing. I don't care. Get this program back. Don't tell me y'all don't have money. If you got money to give to everybody that came from different countries and all these things, then you got money for people that's here. And these young kids need help. So I'm writing that. I like that idea, Mr. A. Mr. A says you have to be with a parent after 5 and all hours on Saturday and Sunday at the mall here. That's what's up. I want to write that too. And to bring back the pat and frizz. Pat, frizz, field, touch. I don't care what you bring back. Throw against the wall, touch the ankle. I don't care what you call it. Bring it back. Bring it back. Because you got innocent people losing their lives. This is ridiculous. I'll be scared to go anywhere now. I went to Aldi the first time yesterday. Because I went online. I was like, this has the online people. What is the less expensive supermarket? I'm just trying to save. How to do the right thing in my life. I know all about Walmart, Shop and Stop, and Acme. I don't like them anymore. I'm not really saving. Help me. They said Aldi is something else. Aldi, I went. Not a bad store. I went in there. I was. Let me tell you the mistake I made. Yo, you can tell I don't shop. Because it's hard for me. Like, most of the time I just order this stuff when it comes to me. But I said, I gotta get out the house. So you know the shopping carts that you put the quarter in? Like, really? Like, who is still doing this? You gotta put the quarter in and to release the shopping cart. What I did was, the first shopping cart is supposed to get the quarter. I put it in the second one. Hello. So my quarter got stuck. No shopping cart for me. So I'm standing around like, ooh, I'm cute. Like, hi, how are you? Hi. So I was like, darn tootin', because I'm trying to stop cursing. Sometimes I slip up. That's what I'm working on, y'all. My boo-boo mouth. And, it could be the littlest curses like S-H-I-T, but I don't want to say it. There's so many other words to say, like, snucklepocalypse, Snickers, Snoop Doggy Dog. I don't know. And so This lady comes down. She's such a nice little Caucasian lady. She's very nice. She's so pretty, nicely dressed and everything. Shout out to that lady out there that gave me that shopping cart. She was like, here, honey, you can take mine. I'm done. Hey, you know what? That happened to me too, so I know how you feel. I said, thank you. I'm sorry I got no quarter to give back to you. She said, it's okay, honey. I was like, because my quarter. So now somebody gonna give me a quarter. I need that quarter. That quarter came with me since when I came from Brooklyn. I like to keep stuff with me. She was like, here you go, babe. Get some therapy. No, she didn't say that. I didn't say all that. But she gave me a shopping cart, and I was like, oh man, I should go back today and see if I got that quarter still there. I want my quarter back. Anyway, I went to Aldi's. It was pretty good. I just wanted a few things. There's certain things I can't eat anymore. So, I got me some salad, I got some salads, some sweet peppers and all that, what I'm saying? I got me some 2% milk. Hello! And I got me some, like, the granola stuff, so I can put in my business. I had to give me some baked chicken stuff. Not baked, I wanted baked chicken, but I got me some chicken with no skin and stuff. I don't know who cooking it. I'm gonna teach Hunter how to cook. Man, I got one hand, so I'm gonna do the best I can, but it's gonna be hard. But probably gonna be the dinner probably for today. It's probably gonna be for tomorrow. Cause take a minute. And I just went up in there. Aldi's was pretty good. It wasn't expensive at all. I was like, all right, I could rock this store. And my niece used to tell me about Aldi's. She was like, yo, auntie, go check out Aldi's. I'm telling you, it's a good supermarket and everything. And I went in there yesterday, and it was really cool, right in Elkton. Yep. That's what's up. I think that's going to be my little style. It's going to be my little style. And it wasn't crowded. And that's why I be getting nervous. People, there's always incidents like Walmart and stuff. There's always somebody doing something silly or they fighting in videos and stuff. So I don't know why they keep messing with Walmart. Walmart is a great store. I like Walmart. But it seems like there's always something going on at a Walmart. If not a Walmart, a Waffle House. I got a Waffle House right here by me. I like Waffle House. I don't know why people don't care for it. I like it. I sit up there, watch them cook. Yeah, I'd rather watch people cook my food than not see what they doing. So, and I don't know why they give Waffle House such a hard time. A lot of people say, I don't like Waffle House. It's ghetto. No, it's not the Waffle House that's ghetto. It's the people. It's the customers. It got nothing to do with the stove. I check my food. It's good. I don't know. But shout out to Waffle House and Walmart and Aldi's and everything, Acme and all the other stores. Stop and stop in the stops. Don't stop to the boogie down. But you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to all the supermarkets out there that feed us. All right. It's getting late. Influencer's son dies after drowning incident. I don't know if y'all heard about that. Influencer Emily Kaiser, 3-year-old son dies following drowning incident. This happened in Arizona. Police have confirmed a popular influencer's 3-year-old son died following a drowning incident on May 12th. The Chandler Police Department on Sunday confirmed that a child who has been hospitalized following a drowning call on Ashley Drive on May 12th had died the afternoon of May 18th. Identifying the child as Trig Kaiser, the 3-year-old son of influencer Emily Kaiser, who has over 1 million followers on Instagram and over 3.4 million followers on TikTok. Our thoughts and deepest condolences are with the child's family and loved ones during this unimaginable time. The police department said in a statement, adding that the investigation remains open and is ongoing. Out of respect for the family's privacy, we will not be releasing additional details until the investigation is closed, police added. According to Chandler Police, authorities received a call on May 12th at about 7 p.m. regarding a drowning. When police responded to the scene, officers started CPR on a child until firefighters got there and took over medical care. Oh, man. Police said the child was later transported to a local hospital before being transferred in critical condition to Phoenix Children's Hospital. ABC News has reached out to Phoenix Children and Kaiser for comment. That's sad. We got to be careful today with children, especially with the pools and beaches and stuff. Keep your eyes open at all times. I don't play when it comes to the water. Like, I know my nieces get tired of me. I be like, hey, get over here. Back over there. Auntie, I can swim. I don't care. A lot of people can swim. Now they're not here today. Get over there. But the water's only coming up to my ankle. That's enough. Take the rest of the water and toss it on your body. Get over there. They don't like, I'm not playing. I don't play when it comes to water. I had 2 bad incidents. How many years I've been saying I was going to swim, y'all? I'll wait. I was going to learn how to swim. I'm going to get there. I am. But I don't play when it comes to the water. And they just be jumping in the water, and my eyes be open like Don Knotts. Y'all remember Don Knotts from Three's Company, the landlord? I'll be standing like, yo, exactly, gig. I'll be like, yo, hey, why took you so long to come up from the pool? Auntie, we drive, and then I come up. No, Auntie, you want to see me go underneath the water, and then don't come up? I'll be swimming? No, not today. Not today. Get up. Get out the water. That's enough. We just got here. All right, dip one more time and get back up. But let the sun hit you, and then go back in. I'm scared. I'll be nervous. And then you're trying to watch all 3 of them. I'm like, hey, stay together. Then the oldest was like, yeah, but that's a kiddie pool. All right, you still a kid? You got a job? No, then you a kid. Get in the kiddie pool. I don't play. I'm like a soldier when it comes to them. Hey, I don't play. I'm scared. I don't listen. If you ever say, hey, Preezy, watch my kids, your kids be like, I won't watch me no more. Why? Because Bobby, you told me, you said I could go in the pool, right? Yes. Miss Preezy, that's what they call her. She just told me to sit in it till you come back. Sit in the pool? Yeah, she told me to sit in 2 feet. Baba, I'm 5 feet. And she wouldn't let me go in the water. I don't like her. I don't want her watching me no more. She don't let me play in the water. Well, she just being safe, baby. So, I don't even know her like that. I'm telling you, your kids would not like me. I don't play. Not the water. I don't play with the beach either. I don't like it. Stand, come further back. Let the water come and hit your toes, and that's enough. What? Listen, there's sharks out there and stuff. They sitting there waiting, smoking a cigarette, waiting for you to come in the water like, yeah, they about to come. Fresh meat. Nah, I don't play that. And then they say a lot of sharks getting closer and closer to, where y'all be at. Nah, I don't do it. I don't play with water. I take a shower. That's good enough for me. But I'm going to learn. I have to learn. Anyway, let's go to social media real quick. I know I'm running out of time. Spend a lot of time. But before I do, I want to go to a commercial break. Y'all know how I do. All right, now we be right back after these, whatever, messages, commercials, whatever you call it. Hey, y'all, don't y'all go nowhere now. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Looking for a podcast that inspires and uplifts? Join the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast, where we explore life's experiences and share meaningful conversations with amazing guests.
New episodes arrive every Sunday at noon Pacific on all major platforms, or visit MrNoblePodcast.com, where we talk about life.
Because it happens to everyone.
Money, power, respect. First you get the money, then you get the power. After you get the power, money, power, respect. What you need in life. Money, power, respect. What you eating right. Money, power, respect. Money, power, respect. Money, power,
hey, yo, my whole clique bout it. We take yours while you pout about it. Truck, step out, wanna crowd around it. You can see me on Optimum TV. On your bathroom, turn the light out, scream, Bloody Mary. 1, 2, 3. She ain't your usual friend, but I can set you up like ice and walk straight at the end. I'm done with ice and charms. I'm trying to ice my whole casket when I'm gone. Pull up with class on the dawn. Once I meet him, I greet him. Kiss his feet for freedom. Tell him thank you, Lord. Cause on earth I was getting bored. Now resurrect me back to this cat on sheet. So I can make the sound and get back the cats that's sweet. 230, 6'2. Me bugs for you, that's like a cat. hunger and plan for the future, cause you figure you gonna be older way longer than you gonna be younger.
Key to life, money, power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, what we eating right. Money, power, respect, what you sleep at night. You'll see the light, what's the key to life. Money, power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, what we eating right. Money, power, respect, money, power, respect. Money, power, respect, key to life.
Only time to tell how the clock ticks. I really love head, but I'm still a hostage. Two personalities, check the posture. Smoke out the mouth, flare
Shout
out the
out to the Lux and Little Kim.
The life seems scary. I pass the graveyard seeing people Hail Mary. I ain't chillin' till I'm out parachuting. Race my man in mountain climbing for about 10,000.
Hello.
25,000 apiece, forget streets. Trying to own the island, forget about wildin'. Try riding in the car that be gliding. If I showed you where I live, you would think I was hiding. Sling bricks, the chicks that don't speak English. Wake up in Trinidad like touching I'm rich. Come back, private jet, live on set. If you can spit gold, I can spit forget.
Money, power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, what we eating right. Money, power, respect, what you sleep at night. You'll see the light, what's the key to life. Money, power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, what we eating right. Money, power, respect, money, power, respect. Money, power, respect.
Nothing but the hotness whenever we drop this. Monotonous for y'all to keep hating, cause y'all never gon' stop us. I keep my rock spotless and my girls topless. Take time, try to figure out who the lox is. Fear no one, kick rhymes like Shogun. You scared to blow one, get robbed with your own gun. If I don't respect you, I'ma check you. And if I don't kiss you, I'ma peck you. Right before I wet you, I sneeze on tracks and bless you. I'm special, and if you like working out, then I'm gon' stretch you. Hustling is dead, but we still get red. Serving spots in the bakeries to give back bread. And y'all said my money's spent, but it's an event. So when the feds come, the dogs can't get a cent. And my story, self-explanatory, that I'm the hottest thing on the street, and y'all ain't got nothing for me.
What's the key to life?
Yeah.
Money, power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, what we eating right. Money, power, respect, what you sleep at night. You'll see the light. What's the key to life? Money, power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, what you eating right. Money, power, respect, money, power, respect.
This is a beat that I can freak and just drop the rails. Bless us up with the ill. Know my skills. X from the grills. Get 'em up, split 'em up, wet 'em up, and watch 'em come. Get 'em up, shut 'em up. When you do dirt, you get dirt. Trick, click, step back like I did work. Ain't no bluffing game. You think I'm playing? Till you land? To where the junkyard decaying? Mom's at home praying. You're coming home, but you not. You sitting up in the trunk, starting to rap. And hell is hot, though, because I'm here now, baby. It's going down, baby. Get the 4 pound, baby, and let off a feeling. Especially if you think you bigger than my mother trigger. Can I get mine? Is it gone? DMX represent me one time.
Money, power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, what we eating right. Money, power, respect.
Hey everybody, this is PREEZY. Tune in to Listen Up, Listen In podcast, Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bringing you great topics, positive vibes, and a whole lot of fun. Hey everybody, what's going on? You know, your best life begins with a smile. Are you smiling right now? You should be. Because you know a brighter smile awaits you. That's why you need to go see Joseph Litker, DDS, at 1420 Avenue P, Brooklyn, New York, 11229. That's 1420 Avenue P, Brooklyn, New York, 11229. Hey, listen, Dr. Litker and his team focuses on the needs of each patient to provide a comfortable patient experience in a relaxing and modern environment. So if you haven't already scheduled your appointment, give them a call at 718-339-7878. That's 718-339-7878. And when you get at the front desk, let the ladies know PREEZY from the Listen Up, Listen In podcast sent you. Keep smiling. Back to back, Little Kim, let's get it.
Yo, I be buying V's, so all my
girls be eyeing C's. Coming backstage, dying to
Little
get free.
C's.
You got me, I rock the Versace and linen. While you spotting, grinning with a bunch of foxy women. While you speedball with cars, that's the valid. I get clothes custom made from a stylist. Cruise in my Lexus land with no malice. While you walk the street until your feet get callous. Take you on the natural high like a pallet. It be all good, toss your clothes like a salad. When it's all over, put your vote in my ballot. This my diner, I'm Mel and you're Alice. Spend the night and look to C's Palace. It be all good as long as you don't act childish. While you standing there with the crisp in your cup. The worst come to worst, keep this on the hush.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what
Big
your
Papa.
girlfriends mention. He's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you.
Hey, yo, shorty, won't you go get a bag of the lethal? I'll be undressed in the bra all see-through. While you count your dues thinking I'ma cheat you. The only one thing I wanna do is freak you. Keep your stone sets, I got my own baguettes. And I'll be doing things that you won't regret. Little Kim the queen bee, so you best take heed. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. I'ma throw shade if I can't get paid. Blow you up to your girl like the army grenade. You can slide on my ice like the escapade. And itchy yaya with the marmalade. Who me? Not you. Oh yes, who's he? I even dig your man's style, but I love your profile. Whisper in your ear and get you all shook up, but don't blush. Just keep this on the hush.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I have to let you know that I got a crush on you.
While you trying to catch sea breeze, I'm in the PVs, on chrome D3s, decked out TVs, CDs with crazy bass. Keep my lady lace. Don't be fooled by the baby face. I hope you're not, cause your thighs got me hot. Only one plan, that's the rise to the top. I told you before when I first pursued, I want to interlude in the nude.
You know I love the way you fill up. Sip my tequila. Work from the dealer. Full inch chinchilla. Heat up the clutch. 750 deluxe. Then we speed down the hutch. Breaking trees in the Dutch. I'm not the one you sleep with. Then eat quick. Want a cheap chick? Better go down a freak nick. You got to hit me off. Buy this girl gifts, of course. So I look sick in my six with my Christian LaCroix.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you. I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know.
I know you hear me on the podcast. I know you hear me on the podcast. But you better be paying attention, because there's a lot of things that I mention. You know, I talk about the things during the week. You know, this is the PREEZY, because you know I like to speak. You better let people know about my show. I'm telling you, I'll bust you in your snap box if you don't. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Hey, listen, let me go to social media real quick, because I'm playing around. Y'all play too much. Y'all got things to do. Oh, y'all, slapping, and keep slapping. Let me see what I have. Oh, wait a minute. I was laughing at this. You know, I love Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle, in the morning when I'm in New York, I have her set on my Alexa, and she wakes me up every morning. I'm telling you, every morning I wake up with Patti LaBelle. She's like, "You are my friend. I didn't know this till the end. You are my friend." I be like, I know. I gotta get up. You're my friend too, Patti. Thank you for waking me up. I'll be crying because I don't want to get up. As soon as I hear, I know I have to get up. You know, what song comes on? Somebody loved you, baby. I was like, oh, Patty, not right now, please. Oh, whoa, somebody loves you, baby. Preezy. Yo, every time I hear, I be like, damn, I gotta get up. Every time she come on. And she come on time, too. I love me some Patti LaBelle, boy. I love me some Patti LaBelle. I love her. When she kick them shoes up, I'll be dying them shoes to just come all the way back. Cause I'll be in the back. I ain't go front. I love them, but I can't get no tickets in front. I'll be hoping them shoes just fly all the way in the back. I'll be like, I got it. I know you gotta return them and stuff. I'm not giving back these shoes. They be like, hey, that's the one who caught the shoe. No, I didn't. I ain't catch those shoes. I'm just mind your business. Didn't even never really like that. Oh, that girl right there, she caught your shoe, Miss Patty. Baby, bring my shoe back. I don't got your shoe, Miss Patty. Yes, you do, sweetie. Don't let them turn on these lights now. And there's cameras everywhere. Baby, bring back my shoe. Come on now. Don't play with me. Don't play with Auntie. Bring back my shoe. I just feel it. Kind of smelly. Let me stop. Anyway, so Patti LaBelle was on the Sesame Street, and they said, yo, Patti LaBelle turned the ABCs into a gospel song. Check this out. Let the dude tell you the story. Hold on. Wrong button. Hold on. Hold on to your love. What happened? Hold on.
Patti LaBelle went on Sesame Street to sing the ABCs and turned it into a full-blown church service.
I love this woman. A, B, well, C. We had to learn like this. D. What'd you say? E. Yo, you gotta see all the Muppets. How they dancing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it.
Only Patti LaBelle could turn phonics into praise.
Yo, if y'all ain't know y'all ABCs, you heard it on the Listen Up, Listening podcast show. And for those that did your children, put your children by this, because I'm playing again. Are y'all ready for your ABCs? We got to hear this one more time. I love you, Patty. Oh my God, I love you so much.
Full-blown church service.
Shout out to Patti LaBelle. Wow. I need to learn my ABCs. Patty, could you please teach me right now? A for apple. B for ball. C for car. D for door. Elephant. Fire hydrant, garage, and wait a minute. You're going too fast, my Patty. Go it down, baby. Uh-huh. That's right. W-X-Y-and-Z. Come on, Patty. You sure did. Yeah, you did.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah, you did, baby. Do it to me, Patty. Come on, Patty. Come on, Patty. Do it for us, baby. Are y'all ready for your ABCs? Come on, y'all. Come on. Everybody, get up. Get up. It's time. Woo! What you say now? Woo! Woo! Yes, yes. Oh, Patty. Patty. You can't get no better than that. Mr. says, let's learn the album from Jesus. I'm going back. Yeah, I'm going back right now. She said, A, B, C. Yo, she tore the alphabet. If kids don't learn from that, then you just, Mom, I'm just gonna put this helmet on, and you just go put me on that school bus, and that's that. I love me some Patti LaBelle. Y'all watched I don't know if any of y'all watched the WNBA game, but when I was in Atlantic City, Saturday, Indiana played Chicago, and Caitlin and I forgot the other girl name. Darn tootin'. It was Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And they got into a little incident, and we let the dude play it, talk about it. But it was a little she gotta slow it down a little bit. Angel Reese gets, she get tight sometimes, but Caitlin walked away, and the fact that her teammates pushed her out the way, like, yo, just go that way, because we ain't trying to get you thrown out the game. I respect that. Mr. A said Reese is a crybaby. Yo, you know what they said? They compared her to LeBron James. I was hollering. But they said, really, she felt like that. Caitlin did not push. I know it was a foul, but she was like, okay, it was over dramatic. But, I'm not, it was giving. But I like both of them, But Caitlin, I like the fact that she walked away. But not only that, her teammates pushed her like, yo, just keep going. Because we ain't trying to get you thrown out the game. We need you. But check this out what this dude said. Check it out.
Everybody's yapping about. This is where Clark and Reese get into it. Watch this foul, intentional right there. But, there's a little LeBron in there with Reese, right? It looked like she flopped a little bit. I'll slow it down for you. But as you can see, the bench is kind of semi-clear. And Caitlin got off the screen. She's way over here just minding her own business, wants no part of that hubbub on the other side. Angel's still fired up. Here's the play. Watch Reese shove Caitlin's teammate right in the back. Caitlin sees this, points to the ref like, hey, are you going to do something? And when there's no foul called, she'll go over and intentionally foul her arm. But watch, I don't see a shove. Watch, hits the arm, and then here comes the LeBron. Oh, the big floppy shit. There's Angel on the ground doing her best LeBron impression. So this is where Caitlin walks off because she knows it's crap, right? So they review the play after they break everything up, and they determine it is a technical. So Reese is going to get a technical shot. In my opinion, this is complete poetic justice. Look at Caitlin. She's pissed. And watch, here's your free shot, girl. What you going to do with it? And brick. Oh, my God, it's hilarious. So this is what.
And she get the free shot, and she don't even make it. That's what the best of part. You get the free shot, and you don't even make it. Somebody says, I'm with Caitlin on this. Somebody says, Caitlin is a basketball player. Angel Reese is just some ratchet actress with no respect. Somebody said, Angel sucks, and her attitude makes her insufferable. Somebody said the Oscar goes to Angel Reese for her performance of pretending to be a good basketball player. Somebody says if that contact causes you to fall, then you shouldn't be a professional athlete. Somebody said Reese was beating the crap out of Caitlin last season. Now she made one foul against her, and y'all are clutching pearls. Somebody said zero talent, zero class, all show. Somebody says she didn't flop at all. She just that uncoordinated. Somebody says Caitlin is way better and has more class. Somebody said kinda flopped. Her dramatic ghetto self should be married to LeBron. Somebody says she pushed the other girl first, man. I would have whooped the crap out of Angel Reese. Somebody said Angel Reese is garbage. Somebody says the ball don't lie. Somebody said Reese is the absolute worst. Tired of hearing about her. Somebody said it was a basic foul. Clear. Overreaction. Somebody said Reese is all show. Phony. Somebody said WNBA is whack. Somebody said forget about Caitlin. They said something else, but I can't repeat it. Somebody said, oh man, this is crap. Women's basketball, you guys so stink. Somebody says, I can't stand Reese. What's a complete failure as a person? Somebody said, why no one watches? It's a complete joke. Somebody said, Caitlin's left arm is pushing behind Angel's back. Then her right arm follows through and pushes after she's already falling. Come on, y'all. Somebody says she's nothing but an actress. Reese did push the other player, which is why Caitlin, C-Dog, made that foul. Somebody said the WNBA likes it. It helps their ratings. No foul. And blah, 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 blah. Mr. A said Reese is a crybaby. But I did see it. But I like the fact that Caitlin walked away. She walked away, and then Reese was still a little fired up, and then she even tried to come after her again. So you got to chill with that. Ain't nobody trying to get thrown out in no game and stuff. But it was a foul. She missed the shot. Reese missed the shot. But Caitlin walked away. But I really like the fact that her teammate, one of the teammates, and I can't catch it. Let me see if I can catch it. She pushed Caitlin like, yo, go. Like, just go. Don't even think about turning back around. And I just want to let you know that it was me that pushed you. Because Caitlin was like, who pushed me? Like, she kept going, though. But her teammate pushed her. I think it was hold on. Let me look at the video right now. I don't know these girls. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get more into the WNBA. I kind of like it. Who pushed her? Oh, the person. Wait a minute. Come on, yo. Joe pushed the girl. Let me see who pushed her. Because I want to see it. I want to see it. Number 6 pushed her. Number 7 pushed her. And number 7 was the one. Hold on. Y'all just wait. Okay? You don't know everything. Number 7 was number 7 came out of nowhere. But she blocked Reese. Number 7 blocked Reese from coming to Caitlin. And then she pushed Caitlin like, yo, go. Don't even get involved in this. Caitlin was like, I'm going because I want to play. I want to still play. So games could be rough. These girls is tall like trees. They are so freaking tall, man. It's get the nosebleed. Yo, these girls are really tall. But anyway, Cassie brought the People's and Diddy's best friend. What? What did they talking about? Charlucci Finney, a longtime friend of Sean Diddy Combs. This was the dude that was talking to one of the news reporters. And he was saying he ain't know nothing about no freak off. Diddy is innocent, blah, blah, blah. So he's now talking with Cuomo's brother to discuss his viewpoints on the trial. Finney continues to support Combs and says everyone involved in the freak-offs was a consenting adult. What? Hold on, please. Let me see, because he's going to talk real quick. So listen here.
All right? Yes, let's assume they're open. They only know this guy as the superstar that he is, and you know what they have heard about him, that he was having these parties, he was bringing people in from all over the place. Some of them wanted to be there. The allegation is some of them didn't want to be there, or they were sexually abused by him.
Yo, he got a hat on that says
how powerful he is. What do you want them to know about the man that you know?
He didn't bring anyone in. If he was following the case, and I'm quite sure you have, Chris, Cassie brought the people in. Cassie, that's what she did. So a sex worker never said that Sean brought them anywhere, did anything. And as far as being scared, that's just mind-boggling to me. I don't believe that at all. Everybody was willing, consenting adults. And this is what his defense team is going to show and prove.
Whoa. Everybody signed the paper and said it was okay. Was consenting. I gotta watch some of y'all. Hey, yo, Preezy, sign this. What is it about? Nah, just sign it. You know, it's a sentence. It's a piece of paper. Just sign this for me. Nah, man, I ain't signing nothing, man. I don't know what this is about. Next thing you know, you be like, hey, come on in the room. What is this about? Well, you did sign the paper. 78-year-old woman was living in her car for what? How many years? Hold on. Before I get up. 78-year-old woman describes living in her car for nearly 2 months amid what? Surge in homeless seniors. What? No. What's she saying real quick?
Had many journeys in my life.
Money is tight because her only income is Social Security. She's sold many of her possessions over the last few years, but she still doesn't have enough money. We spoke with her here in a well-lit parking lot in North Broward, where she spends time doing word puzzles.
Where it has the large letters for people like me.
And sleeping, sitting up.
Since I've been here, I sleep here in this seat, squinched down. My ankles and legs are swollen from having to sit all the time. I buy jug water if it's cheaper, and I eat one meal a day for $2.02, and then I get a free senior drink.
She gets free gym memberships as part of her Medicare plan.
I do go shower and do my makeup and my hair. Very bright. Very bright.
Cassandra Rett, the Housing and Social Services Manager for the city of Pompano Beach, is trying to find Carolyn a place to live.
She was my godsend.
It could be my aunt. It could be my mother. And it just breaks my heart just how humble Carolyn is.
Cassandra says she is seeing more and more seniors in need. Support services for them are at capacity.
As you know, the rent is skyrocketed. That's the main factor of why these seniors are on the street, is because they cannot afford the rent.
Ron Book, chairman of Miami-Dade Homeless Trust, says homeless seniors are incredibly vulnerable.
We know if you put vulnerable elderly on the street, they're going to die earlier.
Take a look at this trend. In 2019, people ages 65 and older made up nearly 8% of the homeless population in Miami-Dade County. By 2024, that number almost doubled to 14% and is projected to reach 22% by 2030.
The face of homelessness has changed. And I want people in our community to think about their mothers and their grandmothers and their grandfathers being homeless for the first time.
It can happen to anyone. Don't think it can't. Because I never thought about it.
Carolyn has not lost her sense of humor despite living in her 22-year-old car.
That's my baby. She's falling apart like me.
She hopes speaking out about something so personal might help others.
Other people may need somebody to be their spokesperson. Because this is the only thing I ever felt ashamed of in my life. And I truly felt ashamed. But this is the right thing to do.
Just in the last few days, Carolyn's situation has changed. With the recent heavy rain, her car started to leak. Cassandra says the city put her up in this hotel for now, but she's working to get Carolyn a permanent place to live. She's been living in a...
Now, y'all know this is sad. Somebody says, funny. Somebody said this is pretty sad that in supposedly the richest country in the world, we've got our seniors sleeping in their cars. Somebody said the way the elderly are treated in this country is sickening. Somebody says we are such a failure as a nation. This is awful. Somebody said, where are her kids? Her grandkids? Where's the family? Somebody said, someone find her for me. I will put her in an apartment. It may not be luxurious, but she'll have a roof over her head. Somebody said, and this poor lady is homeless? But for the last 4 years, the Biden administration gave illegal immigrants shelter, medical care, education, and money to spend as they wish. Somebody says, and yet illegal aliens receive free housing and EBT cards. Shame on the government. Somebody said, give the Section 8 to the senior citizens. Our community needs help. Thanks. Somebody says, even if you're mortgage free at the time of retirement, it could be tough because you never stop paying HOA fees and property tax. Somebody said rent control housing and forcing developers to dedicate a percentage of units to fall under affordable housing would help combat things like this. Somebody says, I hate this world being like this. While billionaires sending their wives to space, we have these stories. Sickening to know that it's the same country. Ain't that sad? Wow. Prayers to that lady and everybody else that's homeless out there. It's terrible. All right, before I get off the air, because I know I'm over time, I just want to say this to you. You're going to miss this. Y'all thought I was going to forget that? Suckers. Remember that yesterday? You're going to miss this. Let me see if I got something for y'all. Hold on. In a toxic relationship, it's easy for outsiders to look at a woman and think she's blind, naive, or stupid for staying. But what they don't realize is she knows. She knows exactly what's going on. She sees the lies, feels the disrespect, and recognizes the patterns. She's not clueless. She's calculating. She's preparing. Because for a woman, leaving isn't just about packing a bag or changing a number. It's about mentally detaching from someone she once envisioned forever with. It's about grieving a future that will never happen, untangling herself from emotional manipulation, and relearning how to choose peace over chaos. That kind of exit takes strength. Most people will never understand. She might still cook for him and sleep next to him, smile on the outside while dying inside, but she's already detaching. She's not staying because she doesn't know her worth. She's staying because walking away while you're still emotionally tied is a trap. You'll keep going back. And she refuses to do that. So she waits. She heals in silence. And when that mental switch flips and her spirit is numb to his excuses, his charm, and his fake apologies, it's done. She's already gone long before she physically walks out. And when she does leave, don't expect a warning. Don't expect a tearful goodbye. Don't expect closure. Because when a woman finally leaves a toxic relationship from a place of clarity and peace, there's no turning back. She doesn't run, she walks. And she doesn't just leave the man. She leaves the version of herself that ever tolerated less than she deserved. I'll say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, N, O, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, N, X, Y, Z. Yo, I'm freaking dead right now. She go bye-bye. B is for bye-bye. G is for good riddance. Yo, I gotta go, man. Ain't got no time for this. I gotta go. I think that's it. This one is enough. Cause I'm running out of time. Can't buy me love. She's not ugly. She's tired of your freaking bull crap. Let me say something most men don't want to hear. If your woman has lost her spark, if she looks exhausted all the time, if she gained weight or stopped dressing up, if she walks around her soul's been evicted, it's not always menopause. It's not always age. It's not laziness. Sometimes it's you, sucker. Yes, you. Her body is screaming what she's too afraid or too drained to say. I don't feel safe. I don't feel chosen. I don't feel seen. You want to know how well a man loves his woman? Look at her. Look at her face, her eyes, her posture. How does she walk into a room? Does she radiate confidence? Does she own the space? Or does she shrink? Carry heaviness in her hips and shoulders? Ain't got nothing to do with weight, sucker. Walk around like her nervous system is bracing for impact, like she gassy or something. Don't lie to yourself. If you treat her like your maid, your therapist, your emotional punching bag, don't be shocked when the light in her eyes disappears. She about to buzz you at your Starbucks. She didn't let herself go. She got tired. She tired. Like Harriet Tubman. She tired. Tired of being last on your list. Tired of asking for crumbs, sucker. Tired of being touched only when you're horny, not when she's hurting. Tired of carrying your weight, fat boy, and hers, then being called too much when she dares to ask for help because you lazy sitting up there watching Netflix or the basketball game waiting for the Knicks to come on. You can't feed a woman neglect and expect her to glow, all right? You can't starve her emotionally and wonder why she shut down sexually. You ain't getting none. Get away from me. You can't give more energy to your group chat than to her and expect her to bloom. Let's get real. You're either pouring love into her or draining the life out of her. Like you squeezing a wash rag trying to get all that water off before you hang it up. You're either nurturing her soul or leaving it to dry out and like crack. And I ain't talking about the one that you smoke. You're either making her feel chosen or you're watching her vanish in slow motion. Just like this. You don't have to be rich. You broke anyway, brother. You don't have to be a poet. You can't rhyme, sucker. You ain't Biggie Smalls or Jay-Z. You just have to give a crap. Put down your pride. Put down your phone, sucker. You ain't even paid the bill. I paid the bill. Put down your excuses. Show that you care. Rub her shoulders. They hurting. They aching. I'm tired of picking up these pots and pans and all this stuff without being asked. Hold her when she's distant instead of punishing her for protecting herself. Tell her she's beautiful when she's bloated and in sweatpants. She's fat, gassy, stanking up the place. Tell her you love her. Okay, she ate beans last night. Baby, she shouldn't have had beans. Had you cooked, she would have ate right. But no, you wanted her to cook, so she put on pork and beans. Now she gassy. Show up with presents or slowly make her visible. Okay, instead of being invisible. Because you see her sticking out. Because here's the brutal truth. If you keep treating her like an afterthought, don't act surprised when she starts being your fantasy and doesn't give a single crap about trying to be with you anymore. She's not ugly. She's unloved. And the world could see it. Even you're too checked out to notice. So ask yourself, are you giving her something to rise with or making her rot while calling it just a phase? She's not fading for no reason. She's not too sensitive or too much. She's surviving you. And if you keep confusing neglect with normal, don't act surprised when one day she's gone, sucker. Not in anger, not in a scream, just gone, sucker, quietly. And the ghost you'll be left with, it won't be Casper, 'cause he ain't that too friendly. That's the version of her you created. So ask yourself, am I loving her into radiance or dimming her light until she disappears? Like you know when Con Edison cut off everything. Because one gives you the woman of your dreams, the other leaves you sleeping next to the ghost you made, like that ugly ghost in the scary movie. Choose every freaking day. And on that note, I'm out of here. Don't play with me. They call me Poetic PREEZY. I'm in the house. Watch your mouth. Let me stop. I gotta go. I gotta take the dude. Remember I promised Hunter I would take him to the doggy park. And Layla. Oh boy. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the show today. I know I went over time, but it's all good. I appreciate y'all staying on with me. But always remember this. Live, laugh, love. Love you first. Because you can't love anyone or anything unless you love yourself. Stay healthy, stay focused. Keep God first in your life. And hug and squeeze your family members and your pets because they family too. Just hold them just a little bit tighter every day. I love you, Mommy and Daddy, and I miss y'all so much. I love you, Lucky and Streets. I miss you too. Hey, watch your surroundings, because your surroundings, fake friends, associates, acquaintances, family members, and anybody else that walk around you that's fake is always watching you. Alright? Keep the right people in your life. You'll know who they are. And that's on the real. Much love to you, Mr. A, and everybody that's on the panel. I love you guys. No matter who you are, I love you. And all the ones that's listening to me on other devices, I love you too. Don't care what color you are. This is not a racism show. Okay? It don't matter. Everybody have a beautiful day. No drinking while driving. No driving while drinking. No texting while driving. No driving while texting. I got so much things to do today, but before I do it, I'm going to take these little stink butts outside so they can play with other little stink butts. That will be the doggy park. Yep. Anyway, have a good day. Be safe out there. No matter what you do, keep smiling. Don't let nobody turn your smile into a frown. Half of the people that try to do it are nothing but clowns. And you just don't want to get down with that. If you didn't know your ABCs, now you do. And if you need to refresh, go back on the show. And go back on Podbean and I'll be on there. Anyway, be safe, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's going to be Wednesday. And take care of you, all right? Always remember, self-love. Without it, nothing works. Peace out, y'all. See you later, Seashell. Everybody else on the panel, y'all be safe. Peace! A, B, C, D. Oh, I forgot to say this. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna miss my lovely voice. You're gonna miss. All right, I gotta go. I'm not playing with y'all. Hey, yo, wait, let me change back. Hold on. I'm getting ready to turn into a panther. Hold on. Yeah, a panther. Wait, let me fix my wig. Ain't nothing gonna change. Just because I'm a panther, don't think I'm gonna rock my fly wigs. Ow! Put the part to the side. Hey, let's ride. I gotta go. Peace.
That concludes this episode of Listen Up, Listen In with your host, Preezy. Hey, yo, Preezy, tell them how to keep in touch, baby.
Go to Instagram, Listen Up, Listen In, 5687, and on Facebook, Listen Up, Listen In. You can also email me at listenuplissenin5687@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, by following me on social media, you'll be able to see all the platforms my podcast is on. Wherever you consume my podcast, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when a new episode is posted. Rate, review, and share this podcast.
Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Yeah.
Hello. To that person who fought on the bus the other day, let me tell you a real thing that you're nasty with yourself. You came on the bus with all intent to hurt people, to do us bodily harm. Woman, man, child, whoever you are, I am here to tell you right now that you are rotting on the inside. You need to go and seek medical attention right away because you are terminally ill and you don't know it. You are on your deathbed. You are going to die. You understand? To come in an area with people, innocent people, and let go of fat like that, something is wrong with you. The people started to cuss on the bus, they started to bang up on the bus, they started to make noise, help. The driver had to pull over, let people out because it was a sick thing you did there. Clearly, you have something living inside of you and it needs to get out, and that is not of this world. You need an exorcism, you need a detox, you need a purge, you need a fast, you need to do something. I would not be riding on that bus no time soon. I'm out.
What a difference a day makes.
You're gonna miss it.
24/7 hours.